Hi, Collective. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. We are going to do an energy check-in. We're going to see what energy wants to be brought forth and discussed for you all. Please just keep in mind that this is a general collective reading, so only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. If you do feel drawn to this collective, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's begin. I'm going to do a few shuffles here with you guys. Let's do one more. So with this energy, it's blocked here. So there's a block here that we're going to be talking about here. Yeah, cat energy, it talks about intuition, moon energy, Cancer energy, mystery, flexibility, independence. Here, we're going to get a preview of the energy. We have the elephant coming out. This is Jupiter Sagittarian energy. It talks about leadership, patience, being gentle, love, unity, good luck, power here, wisdom, family. I'm heavily feeling patience with this one as well. Neptune, Pisces energy. Neptune talks about dreams, illusions, secrets, spirituality, okay? Romance, fantasy, your intuition. Again, cat energy is showing up. Heavy on the intuition energy. This is Cancer moon energy. Being curious, okay? We've seen that energy. And then we have balance. So this is justice. Ooh, okay. So something here is definitely hidden here, okay? With this Neptune and cat energy, this is definitely feeling like something here is being hidden here within the collective. Yeah, at the back of the deck here, we have the Lover's energy, okay? Mercury energy, Virgo, and Gemini. Lover's energy talks about choosing each other, relationship decision, sacrifice, a strong bond. Okay, so we're talking about love today. Love is on the table, but there is something here that is being hidden in with this energy. The first thing that I got was to be patient. Okay, with the elephant energy coming out. Now this is Jupiter energy, and right next to this is Neptune. So this is heavy Jupiter energy. Something here is expanding in your life, but you can't see it here. Okay, especially with this Neptune cat energy. Something here is still a mystery. We are going to figure out what that is. But with this energy showing up, Lover's energy, okay, Justice energy, this is saying here that we are looking at connections come together, long-term committed energy here, wanting to be together, wanting to stay committed, choosing each other, okay, someone choosing you, you choosing them. This is marriage energy. Some of you guys could be getting married or becoming engaged, settling down. Okay, so that's preview energy. Let's actually get into the main spread. We are going to clarify these cards at the end. So love is on the table, but something here is a mystery, okay? Your guides, your spirit guides are asking you to be patient here. as this comes together, this relationship comes together in a way that is balanced for both parties. Heavily feeling like you need to trust your intuition at this time. So let's see what else. Let's get into the main spread here. We have the shadow energy. So this is devil energy in this deck. This is devil energy, Capricorn energy, Saturn energy, restrictions here, seduction, obsession. We have chemistry at the back of that, self-limiting beliefs, fear, lack of control. Interesting. So we've seen the lover energy, and then now we've seen the devil energy coming out. So it can be really important for you guys to trust your intuition at this time, because there's something here that could feel like a block in the connection, or it can feel like restricted, like a restriction in the connection. We have scout energy, Uranus energy, Aquarian. It talks about the community, humanitarian work, being selfless, being empathetic, being passionate, influential. We have brainstorm. Okay, so this is Gemini energy. Also Virgo. Mercury energy is brainstorm energy. So Mercury is Virgo and Gemini. The brainstorm talks about anger, uncertainty, complications, being annoyed, being grumpy here, bothered. Let's get one more here. Having anxiety as well with the brainstorm. And we have popcorn. All right. That's Leo energy, Sun energy. Yeah, something here is definitely blocking a connection here in some kind of way. This could actually just be fear or anxiety, something that's going on within somebody's mind here, especially with this shadow energy and this brainstorm energy. It's saying that someone here is having a hard time mentally, maybe having like negative thoughts, negative thinking patterns here. This could be because of, with this gout energy coming out next to this devil, this could be because of other people being involved, other like limiting beliefs. Whether this is someone that, whether this is you or your person, take it as it resonates. But the scout energy coming out here right next to this devil energy, this is like a community of, or a group of people here that have self-limiting beliefs or have fears. And that can really cause confusion in this connection that's trying to come together, because we've seen that in the preview. There's a connection here that's trying to come together. Your guides are saying for you to have patience here, because there's some things here that you need to trust your intuition about before the connection actually does become balanced here. Okay. We are looking at mystery energy here with the popcorn. So popcorn is like a show, something here that you're being shown. And we see that we have Neptune energy here and the cat energy. This is mystery energy. Okay. So you're being shown something that is a mystery, or your partner is, and, or the person of interest that you're watching this for. They're being shown something here that is causing self-limiting beliefs. Whether this be like a video that they're watching here with the shadow energy, because in the shadow energy, this is a television, okay? So television or computer, all right? This could also just be something that they have seen in their life, okay? Especially here with the scout energy, This is going out into the world energy, okay? Yeah, I'm feeling more so it's self-limiting beliefs, okay? Let's get more on this. What else? If I'm not mistaken, I did mention when we were doing the shuffling that there was a block, and I felt that, right, because we've seen that in the beginning of this video. So there was a block here, and this is confirming that block energy. Okay. We have here the physical body, Mars energy, Aries energy, to be specific. Interesting. I will say here instantly, I got here that there's some kind of insecurities. Yeah, Mars energy is here. This is masculine energy. Mars energy talks about taking initiative, okay? Having courage, taking action. It is the planet of war here as well, Mars energy. Aries and Scorpio. You could be a Scorpio dealing with a Scorpio or an Aries, but you don't have to be. We have Cupid coming out. So this is Leo energy, Sun energy. Cupid talks about dating, dreamy, flirting, kissing, being tender, intimacy, charming, adventurous. Let's see what else here. Muse. Okay, this is Venus energy. Libra and Taurus. So someone sees you as their muse, or you are someone else's muse here. Okay, being someone's muse means you give them an outlet to be creative and to be able to self-express themselves. Okay, the muse energy is also a connection to the divine. I am heavily getting here that someone is trying to move past insecurities, self-limiting beliefs, or fears due to whatever kind of community that they were in that bred this kind of energy. Okay. Like they bred insecurity out and like into the community in some kind of way, or they are around people that had insecurities, or this could be you or your person, okay? Or you're dealing with someone that was extremely insecure. This masculine at one point was insecure. We're looking at Mars energy, okay? At the back of the deck here, we have the Knight energy. So the Knight talks about taking action. Again, there's a lot of, oh yeah, look at that. There's a lot of action energy here, okay? They're physically wanting to show up. This is what this energy is saying, that they are physically wanting to show up in your existence to take action. They're feeling on fire for you. They're feeling like it's go time, okay? This is what this energy is saying. It's go time. It's time to take action. I know, the direction that I want to go. Okay, that's what Mars energy is. It's a direction. Okay, they have a goal. Okay, but I am getting here that there could be insecurities. That could be the block here. So, but with this Cupid and Muse energy, I heavily am getting that this masculine is going towards you because, okay, this masculine energy is wanting to come to you because you are a muse to this masculine, okay? Like Let me flip it over. Actually, you're a muse here. Okay. You have something that this masculine absolutely truly adores, that they take really serious in this connection with you. Okay. And if this is somebody new, this is somebody that will see you as a muse. All right. But they're definitely taking action here for you, towards you. Yeah. I am also getting here with this energy. They're trying to find a way to come out of this anxiety or this fear. So let's clarify, why is the shadow energy here? I wasn't ready. So at one point in time, this masculine might have not been ready, okay, because of the fears that they had to work through, okay? But let's see, why is this devil energy, shadow energy here? Books. This is Jupiter energy, okay, with the books coming out. It talks about life lessons, hidden knowledge. Yeah, again, this is like Venus is at the back of the deck here with this energy. So in some kind of development that they were having, especially because we have Saturn energy here with the devil energy, Saturn um, rules over like discipline, okay, old age. It rules over um, hard work, dedication. Someone here really tried to put this masculine down, okay, when it came to relationships. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, they really try to put and suppress, like put the masculine down, okay, in some kind of way, really toxic. They could have been dealing with a toxic cycle here in their life, or had experienced someone that was extremely toxic, especially here when it came to love. Here's the masculine. Yeah, here's the masculine. Okay, right behind the Venus energy, masculine showed up. So this is a masculine here who has been trying to heal from a connection here that really put him down. Okay, but he's learned the lesson here with this book's energy. It's Sagittarian energy. He's gained wisdom through toxic behavior, through being treated um yeah, like in a toxic relationship or something like that. Now for those of you who are in union or are separated in your union, there's a lesson here that you have learned when it comes to limiting beliefs or fears, things that were keeping you apart. Here with this devil energy and the books. Why is this scalp here? Okay, we have the phone. This is incoming communication. Okay. Okay, so this masculine does want to come in and talk to you. We have the Ace of Swords at the back of the deck. He wants to come in, he wants to communicate to you, especially here with the scout energy. I feel like there was actually a lot of communication in a community here around a toxic connection here, being toxic in some kind of way, whether this is a relationship that you had or a relationship that this masculine was in. This is falling, right on top of this, in line with this Mars energy. So this could actually be something that this masculine wants to talk about and move past or move forward here. I feel like he wants to show up and be supportive here with the scout energy. Scout energy is very supportive in the community or just being selfless. So when he comes in and he communicates to you, because this is communication, this is Mercury energy, okay? Mercury energy rules over communication and it can be quick. He does want to come in and communicate a truth to you, okay? With this Ace of Swords coming out. Maybe even apologizing for some kind of past behavior if this is someone that you're dealing with. Or to let you know, yeah, like certain things that made him uncomfortable in connection. Like this is open communication, open dialogue here, okay, with this. Why is the brainstorm energy here? More Mercury energy. He really wants to get something off of his chest and communicate with you. Why is this brainstorm energy here? Sleep mask. Okay, so this masculine could actually have issues with sleeping. He could be being disturbed. There is this yeah, this is like um Neptune energy, Pisces energy. Neptune is here already. Okay, so he's going through a lot of emotions here with the sleep mask energy and the brainstorm. Okay, these are things that he could have suppressed, emotions that he has suppressed, and now he wants to come forward and talk to you about those things. This is something that is extremely serious to him because this is a lesson that he's learned. Um, and he's trying to move past it. He's not trying to be toxic. Again, this is a strong energy that we've seen in the beginning where it's important for you guys to trust your intuition because justice is out here trying to balance out this connection for you or just balance out a connection in your life in general. So if you're in a relationship or you're not, fit yourself, put yourself where you guys go. I also feel like um, for some of you guys as well, this could actually have affected you. Okay. Why is the popcorn energy here? Popcorn energy talks about showing a picture, okay? And in this case, this picture that's being seen or being broadcasted in your physical reality, right? We see this devil energy, and like I said, the devil is in this television screen, um, and there's another screen here. Yeah, you could have been shown things from this connection that kind of threw you off, made you unsure of this person, made you question them, their motives or their behavior, something like that. Why is the popcorn energy here? Something is going to change here in this energy. I do feel that. Okay, why is this popcorn energy here? Ooh, Saturn. Okay. I feel like someone here has been restricted from really showing you who they are, the fullest capacity of who they are. With the Saturn energy coming out over this energy, this is like being restrictive, really being able to show you who they are. Again, there's a lot of mystery. I said what you're being shown is actually a mystery and connection. And it's like you have to really trust your intuition. Now, the thing about this phone coming out is I'm getting that they're going to come through, okay, with this is Mercury energy and communicate to you to clear something up, okay? Because it's like you've been having to heavily rely on your intuition alone. And I feel like that is also what has been hindering your connection as well. You might have not have trusted this person at one point in time because they were being restricted here. Now, the restrictions could be a multitude of things. This is, I'm reading for a collective, okay, and each of you guys are different, but they could have, work could have been a thing, or they were in school, or they had to follow certain kind of traditions. Um, they could have had challenges in their life that they had to overcome with this Saturn energy, okay? Oh, look at that. Work is at the back of the deck. So work could have been like a real key factor here. And that could have actually restricted this connection quite a bit and how they actually showed up emotionally to you or even communicating to you. They were trying to get their life together, is what I feel. All this Saturn energy is like really working towards a goal, trying to um, get to some kind of stable place here. And now they're in this energy of wanting to, yeah, it's like, I want to show up physically for you. Um, I want to work on things. I've learned my lesson, the behavior, like I can't, certain things like they can't. I'm feeling like they can't constantly put work or money over the relationship. They have to also value the relationship. There's something here about their values. Okay. This energy is Venus energy. And Venus energy for me talks about your values here in love. Okay. It talks about love in general. And I feel like here they wanted to show you that they were a hard worker, dedicated, committed to their goals, or they were trying to show this to themselves. But here at this Neptune energy, it's like they were kind of frustrated and they were trying to hide their frustrations when it comes to something that's been going on in their life. This could just be work, okay? Like work energy. And now they're wanting to come in and communicate, like, hey, I want to really focus on this connection um, and bring this connection, yeah, and bring this connection into balance with you, okay? They're looking at not just caring solely about their career, where they're more satisfied in their career, is what I'm getting, or they're okay, or they know that they can always get, they can always make money in this life, but love comes a dime a dozen, okay? And so they're really trying to focus on balancing out this connection to make it work, to make it worth your while, worth their while, okay? Why is the physical body here? With the physical body, this also talks about stamina, um, exertion. They could actually be, like tired at this time, like physically tired. Okay, we do have the sleep mask here. They've been working a lot, been putting in a lot of effort in that, and now I feel like now they're, trying to show up in this connection in a meaningful way, in a way that says, I'm willing to communicate to you and be selfless and take action. Why is the physical body here? Also, with this, they might have certain health issues that they're looking at. So, this could just be like insomnia, not sleeping enough, okay? Or not eating as healthy as they should be, not being disciplined with their eating habits, or overexertion, okay? Especially here with all this Mars energy. Mars energy is a force here and it takes action. And with the sleep mask coming out, this energy could be tired, okay? This masculine could be tired of putting all this work into work, like he's putting in work into work. We could be tired here. Why is the physical body here? Hmm. We have the magic wand energy. This is magician energy, Virgo energy. Yeah, he's trying to manifest some kind of willpower here. Okay. This is what the magician does. It's a manifestation, it's willpower, it's resourceful, it's powerful. And when we're talking about this coming out over the physical body, he's physically trying to manifest like having the willpower, okay, to um like keep going. And not only that, with this Mercury energy, he's also manifesting, showing up in the physical. I am heavily getting that. And then also um, wanting to communicate here, physically communicate, like maybe see you in person, okay? See you in person and talk, or talk over the phone, meet up, do something like that. At the back of the deck here, we do have this friendship energy, okay? So I feel like he's going to come in lighthearted. He wants to reunite, he wants to connect, okay? This is Venus energy, Libra, and Taurus energy, okay? Friendship energy does talk about communication, connection, mutuality, trust, commitment, love, laughter, experiences, community. So he wants to come in and he wants to be lighthearted. He wants to do something that is um, collectively fun as well. I am getting here this energy here with this Uranus. It's like other people could be involved, or he might want to take you to like I don't know why I'm hearing this a music festival. Okay, this is very specific, like a music festival. Um, it's something here about like taking you out to somewhere that you might like with this muse energy. You might like to meditate. You might want to go to like pup yoga or a meditation retreat. You might really like music here with the Saturn energy here as well. So something here about like taking you out, taking you outside. Yeah, taking you outside to do something fun. Why is this Mars energy here? Woof. Okay, more Mars energy. Yeah, and he's staring directly at this magic wand. So he knows what it is. In the back of the deck here is friendship energy. So with this friendship energy, he's trying to keep things really lighthearted. Okay, he is trying to meet you at a level of a baseline of, and not to say that this person is your friend, but friends and lovers, okay, is very significant or important to this masculine energy. He's feeling extremely like fierce, and he has a strong loyalty towards you. Okay, he could also be a lone wolf, so when he goes out and he wants to go out and do something here with you, um and there's other people involved, he could be extremely protective over you. And he's actually really quite sure that he has a lot of confidence here in this manifestation. Okay, he is quite sure that you will oblige him. Okay, you could be seeing a lot of 333 at this time as well. He's at least hoping that you will oblige him, because his manifestation, he's putting a lot of energy into this manifestation. Heavy Mars energy. Like he's putting a lot of energy into this manifestation, manifesting you back, manifesting this connection, because he's really learned a lesson here about this toxic behavior that he has been in. And not only does he want to be like a friend, but he also, yeah, he's really learned here, okay, with this energy. This is Pluto energy, okay. This is coming out as the butterfly, not the caterpillar, not the chrysalis. This is a full transformation that this masculine has done and completed. And he knows that being friends with you, like making sure that you guys have a friendship, is really important. Even if you guys are intimate, or have a intimate relationship, like being your friend to this masculine is really important. Okay, why is Cupid here? Mercury. Yeah, he's coming in to talk. That's what he's doing. He's coming in to talk. Okay. Mercury rules over Virgo and Gemini. So expect communication, okay, from this masculine, heavy on that, especially here because we do have the phone, okay, and we have Mercury. So this is like double confirmation. And he's coming in to talk about love, okay? This is what he wants to talk about. He wants to talk about love. He wants to talk about dating, okay? Going out and doing something fun. It's like frustrating him, okay? That he can't make this manifestation come in any faster is what I will say. Okay. Now, this could be due to again work situation, like he still has to go to work, or he still has to maintain his business. Okay. But I do get that he wants to make time for you. He wants to make room for you. He wants to figure out how you can, fit inside of the schedule. He's coming in to talk about love. Oh my goodness. Cupid and Mercury. Okay. Cupid and Mercury. He's coming in to talk about love with you. Hmm. Because again, you're his muse. Okay. You are this masculine's muse. Why is the muse here? The target. Oh my, my, my. Oh my, my, my. The target coming out. This is Pluto energy, Scorpio energy. Okay. You are definitely his muse. You are something here that um, you're on the money. Okay. You have such a profound connection. He feels such a profound connection towards you and very extremely passionate. When he comes in, he's going to be extremely passionate to communicate with you, to talk to you. That facilitates here you knowing, okay, exactly how it is that he feels about you. At the back of the deck here, we have this tree energy. Okay, tree. This is Cancer energy. Moon energy. It talks about family lineage, longevity, spiritual growth. Okay, generations, ancestors, enlightenment, setting down roots. So he doesn't want to be left out in any kind of capacity in your life, okay? This is like, I want to be your friend and I also want to be your lover. I want to let you know how much of a wonderful person that you are and how much you mean to me. I understand that. And this is just like channel, like I feel the energy. This is just like, I understand that I had things that I needed to work through here, okay? But I want to come in and I want to be balanced in this connection. Okay. Why is the elephant here? Again, Sagittarian energy. The sun. Oh my. You make him extremely happy. Okay. Extremely, he feels extremely loved and in the leadership kind of way. Like he feels like he can lead in some kind of way all by himself, like lead this connection here. And not all by himself, obviously you guys would be in a relationship, but he does feel like a sense of wanting to commit. He feels a sense of empowerment here by knowing you, by simply knowing you. He feels empowered, strong. Why is Neptune here? The doves. Yeah, so your guides wanted you to really trust your intuition. When it comes to this connection, this is Venus energy, more Venus energy, because this connection is definitely coming together. The doves talks about having a mate for life, okay? and love and peace, okay, and freedom and renewal. With this coming out with Neptune, okay, this is Venus being exalted in Pisces. So Venus being exalted in Neptune here. This is unconditional love here. Okay. Going beyond the physical. Okay. Your love is something that is more greater than the physical. So better than the things that he can buy, better than the things that you can purchase here. He feels extremely happy to know you, to just know you. Like, you're a cool person. I would be your friend, even if we're not lovers. Like, I would be your friend. I would also be your lover. I would have both. Why is the cats here? The career. Yeah, so you really needed to trust your, again, look at this. This is the priestess. Okay, we just seen the priest and now we have the priestess. So this is the high priestess in traditional tarot. They're asking you to trust your intuition. When it comes to this connection, this is very, very clear here, because they did have to work on their career. Okay, they did have to work on their stability. Okay, in some kind of way, and even if it's just not their career, like they wanted to progress in a pathway that they chose. Okay, they also needed to progress here, intuitively choosing the right kind of like things to focus on. If this is just not even career, this is like things to focus on in life. Okay, where you're walking down the path that you're going, they need to be focused. Okay, in any kind of career that you choose, you have to be focused, you have to be dedicated, you have to be committed, right? So this energy has been really working towards really organizing their life, accepting the life lessons that have come when it comes to toxic behavior and relationships, and really fine tuning, okay, their intuition about what really matters. Now we're getting to this balance energy, right? That's where we're getting to. This justice energy, marriage, cause and effect, clarity, logic, peace, okay? Contracts, the truth, being rational, okay? Why is this justice energy, balance energy here? The camera, okay? So the camera is nostalgia. It talks about childhood memories, soulmates, past life soulmates, being innocent. There's heavy innocence energy here. This is Cancer energy, moon energy. Yeah, they're returning back to like the simple joys in life and becoming more balanced here with that. Like, okay, I know I have to work, but actually, I would want love included in that. This also talks about reuniting. So, for some of you guys could be in disconnection, not in connection at this time. This looks like this connection is coming back together through some kind of form of communication, um, for sure. I feel like you're a goal for this energy. Yeah, you're definitely a goal for this energy, or for this masculine energy, because they have really had to overcome some really hard challenges here with this competition competition energy, Mars energy, and then also the warrior. They had to block out any kind of like energies that were affecting this connection in any kind of way, because they really want to get to this rose energy, which is the divine feminine. Okay, the rose energy is the divine feminine. It talks about just love and passion, devotion, beauty, healing, affection, having spiritual enlightenment. So they're going to come back in and they're going to balance here. If you guys are in separation, they're going to come back in. If you have never met this connection before, they're coming in. They're really thinking about how they want a relationship dynamic to go. And it's coming from a very pure place here with this camera energy. Things that I have, things that they have thought about since they were a child kind of energy. So they really needed to make sure that they focused. They needed more focus. Okay. So that's the energy here today. I hope that helped. And until next time, bye, guys.